Hello and thank you for joining us today. We've been to our local View cinema today to watch Incredibles 2, and specifically today we wanted to talk about the audio description that's available because we had a bit of fun with it today, didn't we, John?
Yes, it was quite a bit of fun, yes.
Yes. So we started off, we booked our cinema tickets online and used the CEA card, which, if you don't know, is a card that enables a companion to accompany a person with a disability to the cinema so that they've got the same opportunities to watch a film that an able-bodied person's got, or a sighted person for that matter. John?
That's it, yes.
Yes. So if you don't know about the CEA cards, you can get one if the card holder gets disability living allowance or personal independence payment, attendance allowance, and if you're registered blind. So we booked our seats. But before we booked them, we made sure that we were going to go to an audio described showing. Now, if you look in your cinema listings, it should show you which showings are audio described with a little AD by the side. Because we were booking these tickets online, we weren't sure which would be the best place to sit for the audio description to work. So we phoned View and we were told that it didn't matter where you sat. Wherever you sat in the screen, you would get audio description. It didn't matter. So we thought that was great. Now, my little gripe, my personal little gripe, is that if you book an audio described show, you have to watch it in 2D because they don't show any of the 3D ones with audio description. So I wanted a seat near the back so that we would have a better view. Well, I would have a better view, should I say. So we booked them and we picked the tickets up at the cinema, and we're sitting in our seats, and a manager approached us and said that it was possible that we would have to move because she wasn't sure that it could pick up audio description where we were sitting at the back. So the film started, and sure enough, we couldn't pick up the audio description stuff. Now at View, they allocate you seats, so I had to leave and find the manager and say that the audio description wasn't working. She told us what row to move to for the best audio. So I went back into the screen again and we went down to the row that the manager told me about. Then we discovered that the headphones were playing the film, but the audio description wasn't working. So I had to leave again and speak to the manager again, and she said that there was a button on the bottom of the headphones that you had to press to get the audio description. So I went back into the cinema again, pressed the button and tested it out. And as I was testing it out, I noticed that essentially on the headphones there were two channels. One was allowing you to listen to the film track, the audio track of the film, and the second one gave you audio description. So you had either one or the other.
Something I would love to know, and possibly someone watching can give us an answer, but I don't understand why they both can't simultaneously work together.
Well, it would have been useful if they had have worked together.
It would, yes, and I'm kind of surprised that they didn't. We've seen other films where it hasn't been a big deal, but something like Incredibles 2, it was a bit confusing because with me being hard of hearing, it was either hear the audio description or try to hear what someone's saying whenever you take off the headphones or.
I think the issue here is when I put the headphones on and listened to the audio description, I had no problem hearing the audio track coming from the film that was being played in the cinema for everybody. However, John had taken his hearing aids out in order to put the headphones on so that he could hear the audio description. So for him, it was one or it was the other. So it didn't work so well for him.
Now, I would imagine that there are folks who are in a similar situation who have a workaround. If someone wants to mention what that is in the comments, I'm definitely all for suggestions.
So apart from me missing part of the start of the film, with all the running about trying to sort out the audio description, I think overall we enjoyed it, didn't we?
We did, yes.
Yes, we enjoyed it, and I'm glad that we went to see it, even with all the running about at the start.
I think one thing that with all the running about is we've learned, okay, this is what worked, this is what didn't, and the next time that we go to the cinema, we'll know better.
Well, hopefully. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and obviously our opinions are our own and our experience that we had today. But if you found our experience useful and you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. And we'd be really thrilled if you'd subscribe so you can hear our next review. Thanks again. Till next time.